So next up here, we're going to go for the Jaguars and Colts. This was a tough game for me for one reason and one reason only. It's still the Jaguars.
It is still the Jaguars.
The Jaguars did some good things at the end of the season. I believe in Trevor Lawrence. I believe he's a good quarterback. He's been a winner his entire life. But that was a tough one. Which way are you leaning on that one, Bobby?
See, I took the Jags cover money line, and I like the under in this one because I just don't think the Colts or the Jags. The Colts have a decent enough defense. The Jags are going to have to work on some things. They didn't play hardly anybody in the preseason. They're going to have some things to work on. This is one of the few games I took the under in. So
yeah. So actually. So I took the Colts to cover this one.
You did.
I took the Colts to cover. It was 4.5. So at 4.5, I took the Colts to cover. Just because how many games the NFL is so close. And 4.5 is one of those tantalizing games of like.
It is.
Like man, because at 4.5, they either going to win by a touchdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there's going to be a field goal. You know, type of thing. So for me, I kind of saw that game getting a lot closer. Especially for as much of a dumpster fire as the Colts were last year.
What's your over/under on that one?
So I took the under.
You took the under.
Yes, I took the under on that.
So we're in agreement.
Yes,
on that.
I took the under, but I took the Jags money line for the Jags to win though.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the Jags money line for the Jags to win.
So that's actually going off at 8.66.
Oh, see, I like that one. That's a Jew. Once again, come on, Uncle Mo. Come on. I don't want to have to drive our cousin on the ill side to place that bet because I like that one right there. But I didn't place that bet right off the get-go because I didn't have time to process it. We still got a lot of things to process before the games get kicked off on Sunday. But come on, Uncle Mo.
Yeah, mine's only going off at 2.47.
Oh, yeah. See, I like that one. I really feel good about that one. But we'll see. So my fantasy player of that game was Anthony Richardson. Daily fantasy, he's going at 5,600.
Yeah, Richardson. That's for a quarterback.
Yes.
5,600, and he could be quarterback number one if he runs and gets 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns.
Exactly.
Especially with no Taylor.
And the one thing that is really bad about the Jaguars that makes me also apprehensive about them, they don't have a defensive line.
No.
They don't have a defensive line. Their pass rush is kind of piss poor, and that's going to be one thing that's going to keep them from crossing that hump. That's going to definitely keep them from crossing that hump.
I like Christian Kirk in that game. He's actually going off at a lesser value than Ridley right now. Ridley was going off at like 61, and Kirk was going off at 56. So
Kirk had a nice season last year.
Kirk,
80-plus catches last year.
I had him on my championship team.
Yeah, like I said, you put together some good squads the last couple of years, Bobby. I can't even hate on it. But yeah, he had, was it like about 1,200 yards receiving?
Yeah, it was 1,100. He scored 8 touchdowns, caught about 90-something balls.
That was a good solid season.
He played well.
Like he actually was like the start of the receivers getting money last year.
He was.
Like everybody was like, oh my God, you get Christian Kirk, $84 million.
Yeah, especially coming out of Arizona.
Especially coming out of Arizona. But he earned it. He balled. He balled last year. He showed he was worth the money.